What up, what up, what up? Thank y'all for tuning in to the Zeke podcast. It's your boy Zeke Z back at y'all with another video. How y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the podcast, man. The best podcast in the city. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the podcast. It's your boy. I'm back at it again. You know. Oh, man, I got some things to talk about tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming with the actual facts, and it's going on every day. I mean, I gotta be real. I gotta be truthful. Shout out to all the ones out there that's doing their thing. Shout out to all the podcasters. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Much Love from Zeke Z, man. I want to see everybody win. You know, I'm not no hating type of person. You know what I'm saying? Even if they don't show the love back, I'ma still show love because I know, you know what I'm saying, staying consistent will take you a long way. You know, consistency is the key to breakthrough. You know what I'm saying? So eventually God gonna eventually open up doors. He gonna open up doors for me, man. I know he is, man. So I'm gonna continue to grind and do what I do, you know what I'm saying, with this giving y'all this good content. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it so much, man. I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate, you know what I'm saying? Go to my YouTube channel, go subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit that notification bell, give it a thumbs up. I appreciate it so much. You know, this is the best podcast, man. This your boy Zeke Z. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do. This is what I love doing. And man, I want to talk about some things, man, because I really want to talk about some things, you know, and I want to talk about why do we make friends on the job? Why do we make friends on the job? This is going to be a good, interesting topic. Do we go to work to make, you know what I'm saying? Why do we make friends on the job? Do we go to work just to make friends and associate? You know what I'm saying? Like, now don't get me wrong. You got to associate on the job. Like when you're working with other employees, you got to be, you know, of course you're going to be friendly. You know, you got to be friendly. You got to keep things professional. You can't always go to work with an attitude. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll pick that up, you know. You don't want to go to work with an attitude, with a chip on your shoulder. You want to present yourself friendly sometimes, you know. But really, to be quite honest, you know, my thoughts on making friends at a job, because people do it all the time. I mean, people go to work and they they build these relationships with individuals. Everybody ain't your friend on the job, number one, because it's a job. And you go to work. You go to a job to do what you need to do. You work and get paid and go home. You do your job and do what you got to do to the best of your ability and call it a day and go home. Clock out, you know what I'm saying? Punch that time clock and go home. You know what I'm saying? But making friends on the job could be, to me, I'm gonna be honest, it could be bad. And the reason why I say it could be kind of bad is because, you know, whoever you connected with on the job and whoever you associate with, if especially y'all go to lunch together and, you know what I'm saying, something happened or where some mess break out, the supervisor gonna pull you in too, because everybody knows that y'all hang together on the job. Y'all associate, y'all have built this relationship. You see what I mean? Y'all became friends, and whatever happened to them, you know what I'm saying, if they get in some mess, you're gonna automatically be pulled in it because you associate with these type of people. You're friends with these type of people. And you know, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, like everybody building this brotherly love bind, and everybody want to be buddy and laughing and shaking hands and in each other's face. But when it really comes down to it, when the stuff hits the fan, every man gonna be for theyself. Like the main person you thought that was your friend on the job, gonna let you get thrown under the bus. And then boom, you get fired. They gonna still have their job. But now you gotta start from A all over again. You see what I mean? You think they gonna care? You think they cool with you on the job, but you think they gonna pay your bills? You think they gonna keep a roof over your head? You think, you know what I'm saying? You think they're gonna pay your car note for you? No, it ain't that serious. No, they're not. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep, of course we all know that we gotta be, you know, we got to associate, but making friends on the job, that's a little too personal. And you know, and where I work, I see it all the time. People make these friendships. They got this little cliques. People become cliquish. This group click up with this group, and then that group, they don't mess with each other, and it's just a bunch of, and then when stuff get out of hand and stuff get chaotic, and then, you know what I'm saying, it's just not good. Because at the end of the day, it's still a business, you know. It's still a business at the end of the day. I know I was looking at a video of a lady. She ended up getting fired because she was messing around with one of her co-workers. That happens a lot too. That's why it's not good to date a coworker, especially on the job, because people get in your business. The whole workplace know y'all business. Then she telling her friends, and they know y'all business. They know y'all messing around. Then it gets around, you know what I'm saying? And it's not good. It's not good. People talk, man. People talk, and they will talk behind your back. You would think these people your friends, but really in reality, they're not your friends. You know what I'm saying? Like every job, like got snakes. Every job got snakes. And if you know what I'm saying, if you don't have that good discernment, if you can't recognize snakes, then you know what I'm saying? Like I see it all the time where I work at. I mean, I ain't gonna even go into half because man, they so darn fake. They sit up and laugh and smile in each other's face and stab each other in the back in the heartbeat. Soon as you know they leave, they get to talking about them behind their back, not in front of their face. They can't say it in their face. They ain't gonna say it in front of them, but they gonna go behind their back and go to the next co-worker. Yeah, so and so. Yeah, he don't do nothing. His stuff look like crap and all this and that. He don't do his job. And you know what I'm saying? But when he come around, hey man, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? That fakes, man, get out of here with that old fake stuff. That's the one thing I can't stand is people I can't stand a fake person and a wishy-washy person. Them the two things I cannot stand. Oh man, it just vexes me. It just gets under my skin. You know what I'm saying? That really makes the hood come out of me, man. I ain't gonna even lie. You know, sure, I can't stand that, man. People are so fake. That's why, you know, you come to work, do what you gotta do, and go home. Because at the end of the day, everybody getting paid, you know what I'm saying, doing their job. But man, you come home, you know what I'm saying, you do what you gotta do. You go to work and do what you gotta do. Hey, I see y'all in the AM. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I normally was doing. You know, like I clock out, I go straight home. You know what I'm saying? I don't really stand outside and be talking to the rest of them employees, and because at the end of the day, I know they're not really my friends. You know what I'm saying? They cool, but when it comes down to it, to where, you know, if I get fired, none of them ain't gonna be there for me. If I lose my job, none of them ain't gonna call. They ain't gonna keep in contact with me, you know, to see how I'm doing, or they ain't gonna try to help me, you know what I'm saying? Well, here, I got a little money for you, boom, until you get back on your feet. Here, this goes for if you need groceries in your house. Man, none of them ain't gonna do that at the end of the day. So man, we just gotta be cautious and careful on the job, who we associate with on the job. But like I was saying, you know, it was a young lady that was fired because they found out that she was messing with one of her employees. And like I said, that's why it's not good to date on the one of your employees either. You know what I'm saying? And it happens all the time. It goes on everywhere. You know, people get caught up, and you know what I'm saying? It's a saying that says never mix business with pleasure. And that's, you know, that messes people. A lot of employees get fired because they end up bringing their problems and their emotions to work, and they get into it. Man, I remember it was a couple, they worked at the same company when I used to work. This was years ago. I say, man, this was maybe about 15 years ago at Airmark Uniform Service. And it was a couple, both of them was females, you know, but they was a couple, but they used to argue all the time, every day. They'd be arguing on the job, man. They just get into it and they just argue. And after a while, one of them got, you know what I'm saying, one of them got fired. You know what I'm saying? Her wife got fired. You know what I'm saying? The couple, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't good. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't good. I done seen a family member of mine go through that. One of the co-workers he was dating, actually, he was dating the manager. She was a manager at McDonald's, and they would argue all the time, and she'd make them leave and clock out early. And they would just, you know what I'm saying? It's just not good to date your friend. Don't date on the job. Don't date no employees on the job. And I'm gonna be honest with you, and I know people do it all the time. If y'all do decide to date, nobody needs to know y'all business. Not even the bosses, not even the supervisors, your leads, the people that's higher and over you. Nobody needs to know. Y'all need to keep it private and keep it between y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no, because eventually, but nowadays in 2025, it ain't like that. Everybody gonna know y'all business. Everybody gonna know what's going on with y'all. Everybody gonna know that y'all messing around. So man, like I said, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you're there to keep it professional. You gotta keep it professional, man. This a job, it's a business. Them folks don't care nothing about. You think them bosses and them supervisors and them people that's in a higher authority and that's you think they really care? No, they don't care. You a number, man. They'll just get rid of you and hire somebody else. You see what I mean? That's how the world is, you know. This world can be callous, man. Like, people don't care. This is a cold world. You know what I'm saying? People are just, you know, people gonna be people at the end of the day. So, you know, it's really important that we just keep it professional. We go to work, do what we gotta do our job, and go home. Don't associate, because that's what I had to learn. Because it was like, with these individuals on my job, you know what I'm saying? When stuff go wrong, I'm always getting the backlash because I was associating with these type of people. But then I start seeing who they really are. Like, they fake, bro. Like, I just can't stand fake people and wishy-washy. You cool with me one minute, then you ain't, then you acting funny the next minute. That's wishy-washy. You got a lot of people like that. That's why I just stay to myself. I stay to myself because I don't have time for it. You know what I'm saying? I stay to myself outside of the job. Hey, I go home. I ain't got to deal with that mess at work. Whatever happened at work, stay at work. I'm not bringing that negative energy into my home. You see what I mean? So man, but at the end of the day, it's a business, y'all. We want to be in favoritism but we get too comfortable, and that's the problem. Like, we get too comfortable on the job. Them folks don't give nothing. They don't give a care about you. You think they really care about you? You get fired tomorrow, none of them ain't gonna be there. You just out the door. You just don't have a job, and you got to start all over again. Because it's a business at the end of the day. You see what I mean? It's all about this, man. Because ain't nobody finna lose their money. Like, they're gonna get their money. You see what I mean? And you think they finna lose their job over you? No, sir. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, ma'am. They not finna lose their job for nobody. You see what I mean? So, man, we just got to keep it professional. Go, do your job. Do what you're supposed to do. I'm just keeping it real. I'm coming with the facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of messy people on the job, man. You got those ones that's messy, that love to gossip and talk about all. And then the sad thing about it, I never in my life in 2025 seen so many men that act like girls, man. They gossip like females. What type of men talk about another man? I don't get that. I'm trying to figure it out. Help me. Somebody help me, please. Like, help me figure this out. Like, grown men. I'm talking about men in their 40s, men in their grown men sitting up talking about another man. Like, that is crazy to me. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it happens. It goes on every day on the job. Especially where I work, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna go all the way into the details about because, man, it's crazy, man. But at the end of the day, man, we got to learn how to just keep things professional on the job. We got to be careful, you know what I'm saying? We can, of course, we got to associate, but don't try to build no binds and relationships on the job. Build friendships on the job, because at the end of the day, it's a business, man. Like, at the end of the day, they're not finna lose their job over you. They'll throw you under the bus. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying earlier, every time something happened, like, you know what I'm saying? I work for the government, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we know how that can be. It could be hectic. You know what I'm saying? It could be very, very hectic. But every time something happened, my name always seemed to get in the middle of the situations. But because you associate with these people, you want to hang around these people after work. You want to sit around and associate with these type of people. This stuff happens because stuff backfires. These people can turn on you. they'll switch on you. That's just human beings. You know what I'm saying? People will switch on you in a heartbeat. So man, we just got to keep it professional, man, and do what we need to do, man. Be careful on the job. Don't make friends. Do your damn. I'm here to work, get paid just like everybody else, and go home. I ain't got time for the drama. I ain't got time for the confusion. So and so ain't doing this and he ain't doing that, and you know, people talking about each other, trying to throw each other under the bus, trying to tell on each other. This stuff goes on every day. You know what I'm saying? They got cameras now, so it's 2025. You know, they rolling cameras back, watching to see what we doing on the job. You know, watching, looking for reasons to fire and get rid of people. You know what I'm saying? That's how most jobs is, man. This is real. You know what I'm saying? This is reality. You know what I'm saying? This what goes on, and we all know this stuff goes on every day on the jobs. You know, so man, it's just best. You know what I'm saying, for us to man, do your job, do what you got to do, and go home. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, man, like, it's a business. And we got to understand that it's not a social club. A job is not a club to where you go and kick it with your homeboys. It's not. It's a business. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's still a business. And they don't care. They will get rid of you and hire somebody else. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I just wanted to just come with the facts. Thank y'all once again for tuning in to the Zeke podcast. And I will definitely see y'all on the next video.